Hello viewers, and welcome to Living Well in Retirement. I'm Angie, and today we're going to look at how to manage your bills in retirement, and that means staying in control and never missing a payment. It's an important part of financial peace of mind, isn't it? Managing our bills efficiently when we retire. Well, we'll cover the difference between essential, regular and annual bills. The best ways to set up payments, including direct debit, how to track due dates so you never forget a bill again. We'll look at simple systems to stay in control with ease. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear, stress-free system to keep your finances in order. Let's get started. Right, the first section is understanding our bills. The first step being knowing exactly what you're paying for. Bills generally fall into three categories. We have our essential regular bills paid either monthly or quarterly, and these are the ones we must pay to keep our homes running smoothly, such as utilities, gas, electricity and water come under that umbrella, the utilities umbrella. So that's gas, electricity, water for utilities. Housing costs, such as our rent, if we rent, or mortgage if we own our property, and council tax. Insurance, such as for our home again, or our car, or health insurance. And communication, such as our phones, broadband, and TV licence, of course. Then there's transport, our car payments, such as petrol or even public transport passes. So those of them, the utilities, housing costs, insurance, communication and transport, all fall under our essential regular bills. Secondly, we have annual or irregular bills. So, some bills don't fall every month, do they? But they're just as important. For example, our car insurance if you pay yearly, home insurance renewal, our TV licence if we pay it annually, and subscriptions like AA membership or our Yes magazine renewals. And then we have optional lifestyle expenses, which they're not essential, but they still need budgeting. And these include things like our gym or club memberships, if you belong to, say, a table tennis club or a tennis club or an indoor bowls club, croquet club, any sort of club, doesn't have to be sports, knitting club, art club. And then streaming services such as Netflix or Amazon Prime, for example. Hobby-related expenses, anything that you want to do at home, for example, and all the materials, etc., to do with your home-based hobbies. So, a call for action for you, take a notepad or use a notes app on your phone. Make a list of all your bills, how often they come, and how you pay for them. This gives you a clear picture of your financial commitments. Right, now we'll move on to section 2, which is setting up payments. Now that you know your bills, let's talk about the best way to pay them. Direct debits are the hassle-free option for me every time. And for most regular bills, I would say direct debit is the safest and easiest way. This means your payments come out automatically on the due date, so you never forget and you avoid late fees. Set up direct debits for your utilities, such as, again, your electricity, gas and water. Set direct debits for your council tax, insurance payments, for your phone and broadband, and for any subscriptions that you might have. Here's a tip. Choose a payment date that matches your pension or income schedule. For example, if your pension comes in on the 1st of the month, set most of your direct debits for the 5th, so you always have funds available. Try and remember that one, because that way, you know, you're always going to have the funds there. So if your pension comes in on the 1st of the month, set most of your direct debits for, say, the 5th of the month. Now, number 2, standing orders for fixed payments. This is for payments where the amount never changes, such as rent or sending money to family. Standing orders work well. You control the amount and when it's sent. And then the 3rd category, apart from those direct debits, as I said, standing orders or for fixed payments, and then finally manual payments for occasional bills. And they're for bills that don't come out automatically, like, say, one-off medical bills or home repairs. we all have those. You'll need a simple way to remember and pay them on time. We'll cover this next. So, section 3, let's never forget a bill again. And to do this, I'm going to talk about tracking and reminders. Even with direct debits, it's essential to track what's going out to avoid surprises. They do happen. And here's how. Use a bill tracker. Now that can be either a manual notebook or digital. Keep a simple record of the bill name, the amount, the due date, how you pay, i.e. standing debit, direct debit, standing order or manual. So keep a record of those things. Right, the paper method, first, that's, say, a lined notebook or a diary. Dedicate 1 page per month and list your expected payments. Tick them off as they are paid. Foolproof method. The digital method is where you use a notes app on your phone or an expense tracking app like Money Manager, Emma or Good Budget. You can Google those and find out what they're about. And these apps will send you reminders before bills are due. You can set up calendar alerts on your phone, you know, and I would advise doing that, if you can, a few days before the due date, so you have time to check your balance. It's always worth being doubly sure. And here's another tip. If you still prefer paper, place a sticky note reminder on the fridge or by the kettle. Somewhere you'll see it daily. Now, number 3, review your bank statements every month and check, did all direct debits go out correctly? Are there any unexpected charges? Do you need to cancel or adjust any subscriptions? And section 4, here are my final tips for stress-free bill management. Have a separate account for bills. If possible, set up a second bank account just for paying bills. Transfer a set amount each month so your main account isn't affected by unexpected expenses. Do create an emergency fund. For example, if a large bill comes up, having a small savings cushion means you won't be caught off guard. And I spoke about that in the budgeting video that I gave you all a month or so ago. So I'll post that at the end of this video so you can have a good look at that. So do create an emergency fund. Review your providers yearly. Do check if you can get better deals on your energy, for example, phone, or insurance for car and home. Loyalty doesn't always pay, believe me. And use comparison websites like Money Supermarket or USwitch. So they give you all the alternatives and the best prices available. So do that. You can save yourself pounds and pounds. And ask for help if needed. If managing finances feels overwhelming, ask a family member to go through it with you once a month, or get advice from Citizens Advice Bureau. They always operate in every town, and you know, you could obviously make a note of all these things I've mentioned, and they'll go through and help you with those, okay? So do feel that you can do that. Right, lastly, our conclusion. Managing your bills doesn't have to be stressful once you get into it. By categorising your bills, setting up those smart payments methods such as direct debits and standing orders, using the reminders and trackers that I spoke of, you will stay in control and enjoy your retirement with peace of mind. If you found this video helpful, please like it and subscribe for more retirement tips. And let me know in the comments what your biggest challenge with managing bills is. I'd love to help. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. But before I go, here's a simple printable bill tracker template you can use to record and manage your bills. You know, you can print multiple copies and use one sheet per month. So how to use this bill tracker? You write down each bill in the bill name column, e.g. electricity, water or council tax. Enter the amount due each month. If it varies, leave it blank until you receive the bill. Write the due date so you know when it needs to be paid. And mark how you pay, such as do you pay by direct debit, standing order or manual payment. And fifthly, tick the paid column once you've confirmed the bill has been paid. Okay, right, bye for now, and I'll see you all next time.